सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल इनोसेंट वर्ल्ड विद रुपेश को और प्रेस करें बेल आइकन सबसे पहले हमारी वीडियो को देखने के लिए।
Introduction. Thinking of becoming an internet marketer and creating your own online business? Great. You absolutely should. Why? Only because it's a simple way to make money that is highly rewarding, extremely profitable, and potentially infinitely scalable. But if you don't believe me, then read on, and in this report we'll dive deeper into why this is such a great move. 1. It's rewarding. One of the best reasons to become an internet marketer is that it is extremely rewarding. Internet marketing gives you a way to build your own business from scratch, and then to employ your own smart thinking in order to turn it into something highly successful. Have you ever been to a party when people start asking what everyone does for a living? Most people will immediately get passed over when they say that they're a lawyer, a teacher, an accountant, a HR manager. But when you say that you are an internet entrepreneur, people listen. And they want to know more. As an internet marketer, you are a pioneer. You are running the type of business that simply wouldn't have been possible even a couple of decades ago. And because you built this with your own hands, you have only yourself to credit with its success. You didn't get a lucky promotion, and you didn't get promoting thanks to nepotism or politics. No, you built this yourself, and you are now a self-made man or woman. And that's an incredibly rewarding feeling. One that you won't really know until you're watching the money roll in on the screen and thinking, I can't believe I did this. You know what else is rewarding? Becoming a thought leader whose opinion actually matters. When you create a successful blog or website with a strong brand and message, you will have a legion of engaged followers and fans. 2. It's profitable. Another very good reason to start an online business is simply that it is profitable. And not only that, but it's profitable in a highly different way. That's because running a business online lets you earn passive income. There's a chance that people reading this already know what that means, but for those who don't, passive income is income that rolls in even when you aren't working. That means that you are no longer exchanging time for money, and instead you're earning cash even when you sleep. You'll put in the hard work up front, sure. You'll spend time writing blog posts, filling them with advertising, getting links, and otherwise doing the legwork. But from then on, you'll have built a digital empire that grows and grows, and that generates more revenue the longer it runs. You can be off doing whatever, and meanwhile people will be discovering your website, enjoying your content, and buying your digital products, clicking on your ads. This means that when someone calls you to do something in the middle of the day, you'll be able to go. There's no boss shouting at you to get back to work. It also means that once your business is self-sustaining and profitable, you can repeat the process and have 2 websites. Or launch another digital product. Or launch a YouTube channel. In other words, with these skills, you'll be able to endlessly continue to grow your profits. There's really no upper limit. 3. Getting started is really easy. So, I mentioned that starting your own business online is highly rewarding. That's true. But it's also true that starting a business of any sort is rewarding. The same goes for the profitable aspect. Anyone can earn money from selling product, for instance. And this would be equally rewarding. So why run an online business in particular? Well, one very good argument is that it is so easier. Tools like WordPress make it easier than ever for someone to get set up with a website. And because you'll only pay for hosting, it hardly costs anything either. Making a WordPress website is a very simple and straightforward process, which is precisely what makes it so useful. With WordPress, anyone can start their own business and there are no longer obstacles to worry about like programming skills or the complication involving uploading articles and code to a server. With WordPress, everything is right there for you and all you have to do is to use the helpful UI in order to select pictures, type your content and set the design and style. To demonstrate, here are the very basic steps you'll need to take to get started. Decide on your package. First of all, you need to decide how you want to implement a WordPress site. In short, there are two ways to do this. One is to sign up for a WordPress site that will remain on their own servers. If you opt to go this route, then your website will have a longer URL that includes the WordPress.com prefix. At the same time, you won't own the space and won't be able to edit the code in the same way nor upload large media like films. It's not a professional solution if you want to run a business site, but for a hobbyist it's free and easy. The more professional option is to buy your own server space and URL and to then upload the WordPress files onto it. To do this, you will download them from the WordPress website, and will then drag and drop the folder into your file manager, FTP. You can from here simply navigate your browser to the install.html file and the rest will be handled for you. Using the UI. Once you have signed in, you will be presented with a control panel from which you can edit your site. It is a simple matter here of writing into the box on the right and pressing post in order to post new content, but that is not all you will want to do. One of the first things you should do is to change the appearance of the blog, and one of the first ways you will do that is to change the header. You can do this under the themes section, and this way you can choose to upload a big picture of your choosing. Make sure it is something that is evocative of what your blog is about and trying to communicate, but at the same time that it doesn't make the title too difficult to read. You might also want to change the theme for another one. Here you can browse a range of free and paid ones, and this will dictate where your text is in relation to the header, links, etc. The great news is that you can opt to change this at any future point and your existing content will simply be moved to fit around it. The good news is that within a couple of hours, most people can have the bare bones of a website to call their own. And a few hours after that, it will have a great and unique design that draws in visitors and helps them to start turning a profit. 4. It's liberating. Going back to the topic of passive income, the real reason that this is such a huge advantage is that it means you can work how and where you like. This makes working online the perfect option if you have any interest in the burgeoning concept of lifestyle design. So, what is lifestyle design? Essentially, it means that instead of designing your life to fit around your job, you will do the opposite and pick a job that can fit around the lifestyle you want. In this case, we're talking about internet marketing. Think about it. There is now no reason to work a 9-to-5 set day. There is no requirement to work 8 hours at all, in fact. Likewise, there is no requirement to work 5 days a week. Want to work 4 days a week and maybe do a little extra work on a Monday? Go for it. Likewise, you can choose to work out of your office wearing nothing but pajamas. But you can also choose to take your laptop and go and sit in a coffee shop to watch the world go by. Or how about you take that laptop again and this time go and sit on the beach? Or in your garden? If you're lucky enough to live somewhere beautiful, or with famous sights, then you can sit and work by those. When I lived in London, I would often sit and work in a coffee shop overlooking the Houses of Parliament and London Eye. Quite a view. When I lived by the beach, I used to work in a hammock with a cocktail and watch people swimming and surfing. And of course, you can take this whole concept even further if you so wish and become a digital nomad. That's someone who doesn't have a set home or base at all, and instead opts to travel the world with their laptop, working whenever the opportunity presents itself. Doesn't life seem a little more free and fulfilling when you aren't trapped in a dingy office for hours on end? Or how about this one? Just spending more time with your family? 5. It creates many more opportunities. Internet marketing is an extremely marketable skill, and one that is only becoming more in demand. If you have managed to make a successful website, then you will have something amazing you can put on your CV. That in turn means that you can now promote your services to other brands and companies that need promotion. You will not struggle to find work this way. Likewise, you'll find that a lot of other opportunities present themselves if you're an internet marketer. For one, you are now an authority on a topic in the public eye. Other bloggers and vloggers have been given the opportunity to present programs on national TV. You might likewise be approached to write a book, or you might be sent products to review, that you then get to keep. Working online is an incredibly opportunity then that a lot of people simply aren't aware of. Working a 9-to-5 office job means being stuck in a small room, doing the same thing every day, working for someone else who takes all the credit and getting shouted at. No one is aware of the hard work you put in, and you rely on luck and the goodwill of others to get a raise. Not to mention the fact that you are exchanging time for money. Internet marketing, on the other hand, means working for yourself, writing about something you love, and creating things you are extremely proud of. You'll be talking to and working with other like-minded individuals, and you'll be able to do it in a stress-free way that suits you. You stand to earn a lot more money, and you'll build an amazing CV that opens up a ton of doors and opportunities. The fear, of course, is that internet marketing might be too much of a risk. What if your business crashes out and you're left with no income? But don't worry, you can run an online business on the side. Why not spend evenings writing a few blog posts? Even on your commute home. It's fun, and this way there will be no risk and no chance of things going wrong. The initial small income will be a very nice side hustle. And then, when it starts earning big money, you can quit and go full-time. That's one bonus reason to become an internet marketer then. It's low risk.